In the grand halls of 18th-century England, where power ruled and love was bound by law, a young prince dared to follow his heart. His name was George, heir to the British throne, and the woman he loved would become the secret the crown tried to erase. It was the winter of 1784 when George first saw her, Maria Fitzherbert, a widow, graceful, kind, and far from royal. She was everything the prince could never have, yet everything he desired. Their eyes met in a crowded ballroom, a spark that neither crown nor church could extinguish. Letters began to flow like whispers through the night, promises inked with longing, sealed with trembling hope. But the law was clear: no royal could marry a Catholic. To love her was to betray his duty, to risk his future. Still, George could not let her go. Maria resisted. She begged him to forget her, to protect his name, his crown, his destiny. But love had already chosen its path. Desperate and heartbroken, George wrote again and again, his words filled with pain and devotion. One stormy night, thunder echoing over London, Maria opened his final letter. Tears fell on the page as she whispered the word that would change both their lives. Forever, yes. Their wedding was a secret no one was meant to know. In a dimly lit chapel, with only a single priest to bear witness, the prince took her hand. No fanfare, no royal approval, just love, raw, defiant, and pure. As he placed the ring upon her finger, he vowed to stand against the world for her. But secrets, like shadows, never stay hidden for long. When the king discovered the truth, fury consumed the palace. He declared the marriage illegal, forbidden by both crown and church. Maria was banished, her name struck from every royal record. The prince was broken, torn between his father's command and the woman who held his soul. They met in secret after that, sometimes in moonlit gardens, sometimes through quiet letters passed in trembling hands. Though miles apart, their hearts stayed close, bound by a love the world refused to bless. Years passed. George wore the crown, but his heart remained elsewhere. The throne gave him power, but it took away peace. In the silence of royal halls, he often sat alone, staring at her portrait, the woman the kingdom would never call queen. And when his final days came, his last wish was simple. He asked for her portrait to be placed beside his bed. There, as the candles flickered low, he reached out one last time, not for a crown, not for glory, but for her. With his final breath, he whispered her name, Maria. Their love was never written in royal records, never blessed by law or church. Yet it lived, stronger than the empire that tried to silence it, because some hearts belong not to kingdoms, but to each other. True soul stories, where love defies time.